Welcome to History Uncovered, where the past comes alive. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and let's dive into history together. September 11th, 2001. A day that began like any other became one of the most terrifying and defining moments in human history. New York was waking up. People walked the streets of Manhattan, sipping coffee, riding elevators inside the twin towers of the World Trade Center. In the skies above the eastern United States, dozens of passenger planes were in flight, among them 4 that carried death. On board were 19 terrorists, members of the radical Islamic organization Al-Qaeda. Their plan was precise, cold-blooded, and designed for maximum impact, to strike at the symbols of American power and leave a wound that would bleed for decades. At 8:46 a.m., American Airlines Flight 11 crashes into the North Tower. The impact, like thunder on a clear morning. People on the streets look up. Inside offices, panic erupts. Fire, smoke, screams. 17 minutes later, at 9:03, United Airlines Flight 175 hits the South Tower. In that moment, the world freezes. This is no accident. This is war. Inside the towers, hell. People rush down stairwells, but those above the impact zone realize there is no escape. Some call loved ones to say goodbye. Others make the impossible choice to jump from windows rather than burn alive. These images will remain etched in humanity's memory forever. At 9:37, a third plane, Flight 77, crashes into the Pentagon. The heart of America's defense takes a direct hit. At 10:03, the fourth plane, Flight 93, goes down in a field in Pennsylvania. Passengers, having learned of the attacks through phone calls, decide to act. They fight back against the hijackers, and the plane never reaches its intended target, likely the Capitol or the White House. Their sacrifice is an act of heroism that saves the nation from another tragedy. At 9:59, the South Tower collapses. 29 minutes later, the North Tower follows. The mighty skyscrapers crumble into ruins. Dust, concrete, steel, screams, sirens. Ground Zero becomes the epicenter of catastrophe. Firefighters, police, medics, thousands rush into the inferno to save lives. Many of them perish. Later, it will be revealed that toxic clouds hanging over the site caused severe illnesses among survivors. The total death toll, 2,996 people, among them citizens from over 90 countries. The youngest victim was just 2 years old. This was not just a terrorist attack, it was an act of war. Without warning, without mercy. America responds immediately. The president addresses the nation. His voice is firm. We will not forgive. We will not forget. We will find those responsible. The war on terror begins. In October 2001, the U.S. invades Afghanistan. The goal, to destroy Al-Qaeda and overthrow the Taliban regime that sheltered them. But it doesn't end there. In 2003, the U.S. invades Iraq, claiming Saddam Hussein's regime possesses weapons of mass destruction. The decision sparks controversy, protests, and division across the globe. Yet America pushes forward. A new era begins, one of preemptive wars, heightened surveillance, and global fear. Inside the country, sweeping changes unfold. The Department of Homeland Security is created. New airport rules are enforced. No more knives, scissors, or even liquids. Pilots are forbidden from leaving the cockpit. Cameras, scanners, databases, all aimed at preventing another 9/11. But with security comes anxiety. How far can a nation go to protect itself without losing its freedom? Conspiracy theories emerge. Some claim the government knew. Others say it was staged. These ideas lack evidence, but they reflect a deep mistrust that settled into society. Osama bin Laden hides for nearly a decade. In May 2011, he is found and killed by U.S. Special Forces in Pakistan. His death is a symbolic victory, but it does not erase the pain, restore the lost, or undo the consequences. The world after 9/11 is different, more closed, more tense, more vulnerable. It was a moment when humanity stared into darkness and tried to find light. September 11th is not just a date, it is a wound, a memory, a lesson about the fragility of peace, the cost of freedom, the power of courage and sacrifice. And though more than 20 years have passed, that day remains alive in the hearts of millions, a reminder that evil can strike without warning, but the strength of the human spirit endures.